One of the things that we had talked about the other day, and just based on practice yesterday, do you feel that maybe the defensive zone coverage has lapsed a little bit, and maybe you guys have pulled back a little bit on it and need to refocus?
Yeah, I think there's some small things that it's been taking a little step back that we have to address, and we did that yesterday. And I think our line change has been one thing, the D zone coverage has been one thing, and our net front has been a big part that hasn't really been where it should be lately. Both in the D zone, we don't really box out, we don't really get underneath sticks, and in the offensive zone, we don't really get on the inside. We're playing a little bit too much on the outside. We don't really get those grade A chances, so it was something we addressed yesterday and we worked on it. And, it's a good test for us tonight to do it.
And did you feel that at the beginning of the year, maybe leading up to these last couple games, you guys were executing on that, and it's just sort of like, did you take your eye off the ball? Like, how do you sort of explain a lapse like that?
Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just something that sometimes you're getting out of, and then you have to address it, and you have to stand up to each other and hold each other accountable in that sense. And that's what we did yesterday. We had a good meeting. We were honest, and we had a good practice yesterday. Thought morning skate today we seemed ready, so it's a good test for us tonight to bounce back.
What do you sort of remember against the Rangers the last time that is something that you guys have to be really conscious of when you're playing a team like that, who are playing a lot better right now?
And we had a good character last time. We get down early 2 goals, and we stepped up and we never gave up. And we showed some good character coming back in the game. We had some key blocks. They were huge. We had some important saves too, but I think overall with the puck and our speed, we did a good job, and that's going to have to be a key tonight. And our attention to detail with their line rushing is going to be big. They have some good skaters and good goal scorers in that team that can make plays, so we got to limit their chances by playing simple and being careful in the neutral zone.
Just looking ahead, I know you're focused on tonight, I get it, but this starts a pretty big period of games against playoff teams, rivals. Boston's on the horizon. Just what are the next 3 weeks? What are you hoping to accomplish in that period of time?
It's a really good stretch for us. It's an exciting stretch that we've been waiting on playing these important games. So we're excited. We're having some tough team. We're gonna have to bring our A game every single night, and that's a good test for us to really show where we at and how strong we are. And these are the games that we want to play.
Lindy, how have you felt in the last couple of games about your team's defensive zone coverage and how, maybe the areas of improvement that need to happen right now?
I think part of that is our puck management inside the zone. Obviously we lost coverage in a couple of plays last game. But when you don't manage the puck well, I think you get yourself in trouble.
Is that also about staying connected as that 5-man unit that we talk about?
That's a big part of it. So the support is always there. I think the support was there in a couple of cases. We made some ill-advised plays.
And are you seeing the same type of quickness on pucks that you saw maybe earlier in the year right now?
I think at times, maybe we could get there quicker. I still think it really boils down to puck support and making sure that we're in shot lanes. I didn't think we did a great job with shot lanes last game. We allowed some shots to get to the net that I really felt that we could have been in front of.
Is there something more you need from the Boakfist line right now to be able to play them more consistently?
Well, it's you're out there to either create chances or stop chances. That's every line. Play well away from the puck and try to create opportunities, try to get on the scoreboard. Defensively, I think there was a couple situations where they lost coverage. There was a couple multiple chances that they got inside of us and we didn't pick up coverage. So play well away from the puck is probably number one, and then when you get opportunities, try to take advantage of it.
Just your thoughts on how Mackenzie has been ramping things up, maybe taking a lot more reps right now, and what's sort of the future right now for him looking like?
Mackenzie's been full go now and had a couple really good practices. The plan is to get him down to Utica to play a couple games. Just get him back in game form, and then we go from there.
The pace of the skate was pretty good today, practice yesterday. What's the purpose of playing pace? Is it to reinforce an idea that maybe or something missing in the game that you're doing that?
I just think everything you practice is for game, and if you practice with pace, that translates well usually to the game. So we try to put drills in there that we want to actually go through inside game reps and the pace we play at in practice. The puck has to move real fast. Players have to get to different areas, and you just try to simulate game-like situations.
Had that drifted a little bit? Is that why you were using some of it in the last couple of days?
No. Almost all those drills we've used have been drills that we use weekly. Just harping on it again, trying not to let it go the other direction.
The focus obviously is the Rangers, but in terms of the growth of this team, tonight, Dallas tomorrow, you can't get too far ahead, but the next 10 games are powerful. Are there lessons for this team to learn over the next 3 weeks?
Well, again, you look at each competition individually and what they bring, and the strength of the Ranger team and their top players. We got to make sure that their top players don't beat us, and they've got some high-end guys with great talent. A power play that's really dangerous. They got Fox on defense, so you take it one game at a time. You identify what the strength of that team is, and you try to take that away, and at the same time try to utilize what you think is your best option against them.
The grit that you showed in the loss, does that say a lot about the team?
Well, you're going to have to battle through adversity at times. So the puck isn't always going to go your way, and how you handle that says a lot about your team. And we're talking about a schedule that's going to be really demanding against teams that are up there in the standings now. So it'll be a great finish to the month for us to find out exactly where we're at, and we got a couple pieces missing. But at the same time, other guys have stepped in and played well for us.
No concerns about Woody being
No.
able to play? Perfect.
No.
Thank you.